If you want to fully prepare for a PTE Core without failure, check out our self-paced course link in the description. We guarantee our improvement, and if you don't see it, get all your money back. More details given in the description. So welcome back to the channel, the only place where PTE Core prep feels more like hanging out with your smartest friend than studying for an exam. So today we are diving into what I call the double trouble twins of PTE Core listening. Multiple choice, multiple answers, and multiple choice, single answer. Two tasks that look friendly but behave like they won't score for breakfast. If you ever finished these questions and thought, did I choose right? Or did Perico just play mind games with me? Then remember this episode is your soulmate. Grab some water, sit back, let's decode these once and for all. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with MCMA. This task is basically a relationship test. You have to choose carefully and then get rewarded, or choose too freely, then you will get punished. So choose everything, then the score disappears. But don't worry, today you are getting something brand new. I call it the magnet strategy. Imagine the audio is full of tiny iron fillings, little facts, phrases, ideas. Most candidates chase all of them. But you're going to look for the magnetic pieces. Magnets are moments where the speaker confirms something, denies something very strongly, compares two ideas, or wants or sometimes clarifies. So those are your magnets. Those are your answers. Everything else, just the background noise. Leave it, just for decoration purpose. The rule is simple here. Only choose the options that match the strong magnets. Skip the shiny distractions. Got it? So if the speaker says many people think energy drinks help performance, but research shows they increase stress, reduce sleep, and overall long term effects are mostly negative. Then your magnets are denial of belief, stress increase, sleep reduction, long term negative impact. And if you get some options that match B, C, and D. So no confusion, no stress, no overthinking. Okay, let me tell you some of the traps in MCME. Trap 1, true but useless. It was mentioned but not the main message. Then don't take it. Though it is true, it does not make any sense when it comes to the questions. Okay. Trap 2, example pretending to be a point. Examples are never answers unless asked. And trap 3, opposite meaning trap. The audio mention it, but as a negative. So avoid these and MCMA becomes very easy for you. Then the calm person wins the round. So we call this as a multiple choice single answer. Okay? The quieter twin, the innocent one, the one that still tries to trick you. Here's the secret about it. So it's not about what sounds true, it's about the dominant message. For this, we use the answer anchor method. Step 1 in answer anchor method is you have to find the anchor. In the first 10 to 12 seconds, the speaker drops the main purpose. So you have to listen for lines like the purpose of this task, or if they're talking about I want to highlight, or if they say like my main concern is. So that's your anchor, okay? And step 2, you have to watch for reinforcement. Every few seconds, they repeat, explain, compare, or support the same idea, okay? And step 3, choose the option that reflects the anchor, not the details. Now, here's an audio. People assume organic farming is positive but requires more land, more resources, lower yields, not always sustainable. So, this is just an extract. And here, your anchor is organic farming is not always sustainable, right? And the correct answer is option which matches the exact intention, not everything. Now, let's move on to a summary here. So, here is a mini practice for this. So, now you listen to an audio And the audio summary is like remote working increases comfort, reduces collaboration, slows decisions. Then if you're getting options as increases comfort, improves teamwork, slows decisions, boosts collaboration, has mixed effect, the correct options are A, C, and E, which means increases comfort, slows decisions, has mixed effects. Okay. And here is an audio summary for MCSA, multiple choice single answers. Okay, the audio summary is example like electric cars are useful, but battery disposal is a problem. So the main point, they have pros and cons. And the correct answer, the option which shows both should be the correct answer. Got it? Let's see an example for MCMA. Now listen to this carefully. Before we wrap up today's staff meeting, I want to quickly explain the changes coming to the medication storage system. Starting next Monday, all controlled medications must be logged digitally before they are placed in the cabinet. The old paper-based logbook will be kept only as a backup. Also, please note that the pharmacy team will conduct random checks twice a week instead of once a month. These checks are only for compliance purposes. They are not meant to monitor individuals. Another update, the storage cabinet in the east wing is being replaced because of repeated temperature fluctuations. So items stored there will temporarily be moved to the main unit near the nurse station. Finally, training sessions for the new digital system will run throughout the week, so everyone should be able to attend one before the change goes live. Now let's move on to the question here. The question is, which two statements are correct according to the speaker? And the options are, the paper-based logbook will no longer be used at all. Random compliance checks will happen more frequently. The East Wing storage cabinet is being replaced due to temperature issues. The digital logging system will be introduced next month. The training sessions will be optional for staff members, and the correct options are B and C. Why B is correct? Because the speaker clearly says random checks twice a week instead of once a month. This is an increase in frequency, right? And option C is also correct because the speaker states the east wing cabinet is being replaced because of repeated temperature fluctuations. Option A is incorrect. The paper logbook will be kept as a backup, not removed. And option D is also incorrect because the digital systems starts next Monday, not next month. And option E again incorrect because training sessions are mandatory. The speaker said like everyone should be able to attend on. Got it? All right, so remember, PTE Core listening is not about catching every detail. It's about spotting magnets in MCMA, finding anchors in MCSA, ignoring distractions, trusting the speaker's direction. Once you stop listening to words and start listening to purpose, everything becomes easier. You become calm, you become sharp, and the double trouble twins, they become double easy points. If you want to fully prepare for PTE Core without failure, check out our self-paced course link in the description. We guarantee your improvement, and if you don't see it, get all your money back. More details in the description. Bye-bye.